Hola, what is up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, please subscribe for more of these different videos. So in today's video, I kind of wanted to do like a get ready with me summer HVAC tech edition. So it's already been hot here for a while, but I do want to get my tools ready and kind of show you some of the stuff that we have, you know, going into summer. Obviously, like the gear that we wear is going to change from winter to summer. And then also just making sure all your hoses, depressors, tools, anything with gaskets in them, also your vacuum pump oil, you know, things like that. You want to make sure you have those ready to go, because the last thing you want is to be up on a hot roof in a hot attic and having to deal with issues with your instruments, right? So just kind of wanted to do a PSA reminder for that kind of stuff. Check your tools, check your van, check all that kind of stuff. Make sure you're ready for the intense summer that we have coming up. All right, so ironically, we have a severe thunderstorm. I actually had to take my son to school. That's why I also took advantage and got some Mickey D's for breakfast. But it's weird. It's like it poured already, but it's like half dark, half light, like the sun's coming out. But you can still see lightning strikes coming down and stuff like that. So right now, all I'm going to do is obviously get ready. I might not have as many calls today, so that's why I'm taking advantage and doing this kind of video where I've had it in mind for a while to kind of show you, you know, we need to get ready for summer. So yeah, checking emails, checking invoices, but I caught up on invoices yesterday, which I've been much better ever since I got a dedicated laptop, work laptop. So I got this Samsung one. If you guys are interested, because I have this for work now, and I have my MacBook for content creation and just like web browsing and all that. If you guys are interested in anything that I do outside of HVAC, because I have another YouTube channel called Reliable Tech for creators. That's where I show some of the electronics that I buy, the camera that I'm using, the mic systems that I use for podcasting as well. I'm going to go over some podcasting stuff pretty soon, lighting and all that kind of stuff. If you guys are interested, go sub, check that channel out, Reliable Tech for Creators. It's on my homepage. It should be in my website as well, reliablehvacr.net. As you can see, I'm wearing the trade grind today. Go support, you know, if you are watching this, you know, quality HVAC, go support trade grind. But he's doing a lot over there, and I'm very excited because I also have some stuff coming out very soon. If you guys are interested, check out the website and look out for some new merch drops coming very soon. I've been working on a lot of stuff, and I just want you guys to enjoy. Like, that's a good way to support the channel even more. The free way, the easiest way, probably the most important way is just to subscribe and like these videos. But if you guys want to actually like purchase stuff and get something in return, you can go check out the merch. So I'm trying to make something pretty cool real soon. Go check out the website. I'll announce that when it's out. So I'm going to start checking emails and getting back to some other stuff, eat my breakfast and get ready and kind of go through a few things in the van. All right, hopefully this works out. This is a very different video from even myself to do. So I'm gonna get ready really quick. I just wanted to kind of shout out a few things that I wear. I absolutely love these Huxley work pants. So there's the branding right there. They are kind of like jeans, but they are breathable. I work in Texas, so it gets super hot here. But yeah, they're not water repellent. I don't work in rain, and they are not like the thinnest pants you can get. So I know there's others that people like, but I have just, you know, fallen in love with these. And all of these pockets here, you got a phone pocket, super easy instead of having it on your main pocket and it's digging into you every time you crouch down or you're laying down, whatever, because I work in weird positions. I can have it on the side and kind of easily pull it out, kind of like RoboCop, if you guys know that movie. Favorite movie of all time ever since I was a kid. And you got that kind of pocket on both sides, and you got all these little pockets here. There's pen pockets. There's like where I can hold a knife, a screwdriver. I can hold a lot in those pockets. Usually a phone and a wallet is what I do. And then if I take pliers and screwdrivers to go do something really quick, I have pockets for everything. So I love these pants. Like I said, I have them in different colors and everything. And then it's summer. Now these socks keep you warm in the winter and cool in the summer. And they are the Camel City Mills. They are American made. They got that proud American flag on there. I was skeptical myself. I get it, guys. You get, everybody brags about how much money they spend on boots. And then what kind of socks do you have? Do you have holes in your socks? Go get you some Camel City Mill socks, because for the price that you pay, you get a 10-year guarantee. So if you put a hole in these, which they said that you basically cannot, because of that merino wool special blend that they have extra padding in all the wear areas, like here in the front, on the heel. They also have vents in here. That way in the summer, it's not going to get you all sweaty and nasty. And I can attest to that, to where my socks were always pretty damp at the end of the day. And I had to immediately shower, get out of them and get out of my boots. Where these, if I work late at night, I don't even notice that they're bad, that they're nasty. They're not. They keep me dry, they keep me cool, and I feel like they're gonna last me a very long time because of the way they make these. They have over the calf, they have high socks, they have ankle socks, and they're gonna have no shows really quickly. They offer them in black, gray, and I think now white. I'll have those later on when they come in. I'll show them to you guys. If you guys want a discount, I do have a discount for you guys, and obviously they have this buy more, save more. So if you guys buy a bundle of them and use my discount, you get them at a pretty decent price. But again, 10-year guarantee. I can't tell you enough. You pay that one price, you can basically get them replaced 9 years later, 10 years later, you know? It's not for a sock that you're gonna throw away in a year. Like, believe me, I've had these, I think I've had these for a year already, and they've been great. I wear a pair every day, and I'm starting to wear them on the weekends because they are much more comfortable and padded. Just better to walk in any shoe, that I prefer wearing them every day. And I will say these pants I wear on the weekends now, but I bought them in different colors. So I have a gray and a green pair that I wear on the weekends. I absolutely love these pants. Any chance I get, I'm wearing Huxley pants. So I told you about the socks. I do get questions on my boots. I have these. They're the ring, I believe. These are the higher ones, the high top. They're not high top, but they're high top, mid top, whatever. These are the Brunt rings. These are the ones that I prefer personally, and they've held up pretty good over a year, I think now. And they just came out with some, or maybe more. And they just came out with some that are more like sneakers, and I'm very interested in getting a hold of those, but they've been selling out. So if you guys haven't tried Brunt, I do personally like them. Now, if you're in the kitchen, the only complaint I get is the guys that work in the kitchen, working in grease, but you guys are tearing up boots left and right. My dad does that work. And I got him some boots. They only last him a few months, no matter what brand it is. But if you guys are interested in Brunt in particular, they do send out stuff here and there. I know them, and they do have a discount code. I'll leave that link down below. It's basically, if you get your first pair of boots with them, you get a pretty nice, discount off. So check that out. It's linked down below. And this is basically the uniform that we got. I actually have a Brunt shirt like this too, and I liked it a lot, and now it's our uniform. All right, and this is the fit for work. I do want to give a quick shout out to Brunt. They have some briefs now. They do everything now. They are the most comfortable that I've ever had as far as boxer briefs go. I don't know if they're the best for summer. just because I have another pair, I got some Hanes that are more like athletic wear that I think I've never noticed getting like sweaty and stuff. These are a different material, and I think I feel it just a little bit. So they're supposed to be, they are the most comfortable. This waistband is tight. I need to lose a little bit of weight, but I never get any marks. I never feel like it's uncomfortable. It never hurts. So these are the most comfortable boxer briefs I've ever had from Brunt. I just think they could be a little bit cooler for summer. And then this is the HVAC tactical version of, I think it's called Groove Life belt. This is a magnetic clasp. So you put it in. It's easy when you got to go to the restroom and all that kind of stuff. So I love this belt itself, and it's adjustable. You just pull it and get it to the perfect size. So I've really loved that belt. I've had it for a couple years now. And people have asked, as far as gloves, I use the Milwaukee ones a lot. I prefer the black ones. I just can't find them anymore. If you guys are interested, there is an Amazon. I just made an order. There is one from Amazon that I like quite a bit. They're a little bit softer, maybe not as stiff, even though these are pretty soft themselves. These are the best ones that I've used, but I found some that are very similar that are a little bit more comfortable, and they are all black. If I can find a way to brand them, maybe I'll buy them in bulk, offer them at a decent price, and have that up on the store. If you guys are interested in ordering some gloves, I appreciate everybody who bought all my damn sleeves. So if you don't want to wear a long sleeve, because I don't like to wear this every day, the long sleeve and the hood does help to keep your neck from getting sunburned. It does help in like a freezer. I work in freezers and coolers a lot, to where like I can kind of keep warm if I'm just in and out really quick. I don't have to be in there for a long time. If I'm in there for a long time, I'm going to get a jacket. But really cool. I don't like to wear long sleeves. I'm getting used to it, but I hate it. I would much rather just wear a regular shirt. Polyester is what we're using now. In the summer, this is polyester. I'm only gonna use polyester t-shirts as well, short sleeve. And that's where my arm sleeves come into play. So if you guys didn't know, I do offer these arm sleeves. They can protect you from the sun and any like insulation, anything like that. You can keep your skin safe either way. So I've had these, I want to say, a year and a half or so, and they still hold up. I was actually going to use one of the ones that I had in stock, and everybody bought them recently. I guess getting ready for summer, I sold out. I have another shipment coming in today. So if you guys want to order some sleeves, go ahead. I'm just going to make sure that they're up to par, because it's been a while since I ordered them. Arm sleeves, if you guys are working out in the sun, or actual long sleeves, right? So if I'm in a short sleeve with my arm sleeves, then I wear like a wide brim hat, and that helps quite a bit. And another thing people ask me a ton about are sunglasses. So these are the Toro eyewear sunglasses. So I like that they have different styles. I just felt like blue would go very well with the work colors. They are translucent. They kind of went clear. They're supposed to like be light blue back here, but they have a lifetime warranty. If you guys ever want to claim a pair, you just have to pay for the shipping, and they give you another pair for free. If you break them, lose them, whatever. And I also have them in these safety glasses as well. So like I wear glasses, but I wear contacts at work. So when I need to work in areas and I need some safety glasses, I ended up using these. They are pretty shatterproof. I think they have even better ones now, but these are the ones that I normally wear if I'm working somewhere where there's a lot of debris and stuff. So these are my go-to. If you guys work in white roofs a lot, I also recommend their blacked out. Their C4 version is like extra tinted. So if you guys work on rooftops, it's very sunny, you got a white roof, it's very reflective. I get a migraine if I don't wear my glasses, but those are awesome for those situations. So those are the ones that I prefer in the summer. These I'll wear most of the year, and then I'll switch over to the C4. I lost them, and I haven't done my, I haven't filed for a new one under their lifetime warranty. I need to get on that so I can have them ready for summer, but I love those extra dark tinted glasses. The lighting here is probably trash, but These are the work hats. I absolutely love these. I think the outfit has been great. We try to keep to the navy color. I know a lot of guys tell me wear white. I would look filthy at the end of the day. So this is actually a little bit better than black. So if you can get like a darker color that is not black, it actually does feel a little bit better. We had black shirts at one point. I felt like I was cooking out in the sun. So navy is the closest thing, and we've had that color forever. I'm not changing it. So I love these hats. Everybody's been asking me about these. So I am actually in the process of getting an order made. By the time this video comes out, I should have hats available, and I will show them on screen. If you guys want to order some hats, go to my website, go to my merch store. I will ship them out to you guys. Try to have them at a decent price. I think you'll like these designs, and if they do well, I'll do a few others, and hopefully you guys like them. Everybody was asking me to buy these over at AHR, and I literally only had 3 that we gave away as part of a booth that I did over there at the expo. So finally got around to making them. If you guys are interested, like I said, check out the link below, and we'll have more stuff very soon. All right, so we're gonna get some stuff ready. It is pouring outside. I don't know if you guys can hear that. So I went ahead and threw on an HVAC night shirt just because I don't see myself doing the jobs that I had scheduled. If anything else comes in, I'll go do that. But I had some leak checks, which consisted of like pressure testing some units, RTUs, and all that kind of stuff. And if it's pouring, which hurricane weather seems to be creeping up, hurricane season, I can't do that kind of work. So we're gonna just finish this video. I'm gonna show you a few different things as far as what I'm looking for when I make sure that these are ready. Also, we're gonna test our vacuum pump oil. Just be prepared, right? You don't want to be doing this stuff in the middle of summer or in the middle of a call and you find out you have issues with your setup. And there goes the power. That's what I was thinking. If I had to switch to a power station. All right, now I'm running everything. I have my Milwaukee power station stored away here. So I just went and grabbed some batteries, got my lights hooked up again, running the camera and my fan because it gets hot in here. Which that'll be, I'm gonna go over some videos very soon as to how we are utilizing power stations throughout the house, in the van. And we have a generator that we use when this happens as well. And we kind of use a generator to recharge batteries and power stations and stuff like that. I haven't gotten into solar yet, but on days like this, our power goes out when it's like really bad weather. So let's try this again. We're not gonna hook up the fancy lights and all that. It is what it is. I'm gonna show you, like I said, what I'm talking about here. And the vacuum pump, I should be able to show you right now. But so I can just demonstrate. We have these fittings right here. So these are depressors, ball valve adapters, and I use these quite a bit and of some sort. Right now on this that I use for the probes, I have a hose adapter with a ball valve. And even this right here. So you're gonna have to check like everything that you have that has connections like this. So as you can see, you have these gaskets in here. Now this one is completely shredded. The other one is starting to wear, but not that bad. You'll get a good seal here, but you will not get a good seal on this one right here. Right here on these are core depressor tools from Appion. I like these a lot for probes, but I've been shredding these gaskets inside, and I don't even think, I think this one's in here in the shop because it doesn't have a gasket, so I need to put one in. And we're gonna check our hoses, obviously. So this is a charging tee that I use here for the field piece probes. So that allows you to hook up your probe while you're charging the system. I think this is a new one, I believe, or I've changed that at one point. That's fine. This is kind of the wear that you get from just tightening them down so much. You can see the little ring there. Eventually I will change that out. I think we're okay for now. On the ends that go to like the hose, I mean the manifold, you have a gasket down in there. You got to make sure that that is intact, not all shredded up. That is also kind of similar. It's worn, but it's still there. Now, if you're gonna do them, if you have like a manifold, right, and you're gonna change or redo one, and the others look like that, you might want to redo them all. This set, I don't see any that I have to change right now. It's just all my adapters and fittings that I use more because I use probes that need to be changed. So if your pump oil is good, you should be able to pull under 30 microns or whatever it's rated for. So I would just say the higher it is, the more likely you're not going to be able to pull down on an actual system. As you can see, it goes under 20. We're at 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. A lot of these can go as far as 10. This one's going even lower. I don't want it to go too low. But if you do that test on your pump and you're worried about the oil, if you get it under, I would say under 30, it's good to go. You can go from 10 to 20 is what a lot of them can get to. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully that was helpful. Remember to get yourself ready for summer mentally, the gear that you're using, but also make sure that your tools are ready so you're not out there struggling in the middle of an intense call in the heat, whether it's rooftop, attic, whatever kind of work that you do. Just make sure you're prepared. That's the best thing you can do for yourself. It helps you, be more efficiently, but also clear your head, not having to problem solve your tools, right? Your tools should just be there. They should just work for you. And then if you can protect yourself, hats, glasses, cover your arms, have some good pants, have some good boots, and some good Camel City No socks. Just make your life a whole lot easier, and you can get work done way better. Trust me, I used to work a lot where I was always frustrated, always stressed, always uncomfortable, and it just piles on you so much to where some people will ask me like why I do things, why I do certain things, why I do this, that. At the end of the day, I'm paying either for convenience, I'm doing something for convenience or comfort, because that is what helps a lot of us out in the field, just having the right tool, having the right gear, feeling good to work those long hours, feeling good to work in the sun, in a hot attic, all that kind of stuff. So again, hopefully this was helpful. Make sure you're ready for summer. I'll leave links to as much of these things as I can down below. If you have any questions, you can always let me know in the comments. I appreciate you guys. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. See ya.